What's a family? In Africa, if there is a partnership that we always push for, is that partnership we always benefit. Like I can tell you, back in 2000s or in 1999, some areas in Africa were inaccessible. I will tell you for the sake of Kenya. I remember roads were, you would only see the main road and it was just one tar road, two lines, that's all. But then in 2000, China came up with Africa China, cooperation, win-win partnership. And that is where we saw a lot of things being road. We started hearing about standard gauge rail, dual carried roads and all that. And Kenya was opened. We used to say that from Nairobi to Moyale, that is the border with Ethiopia, there was nothing, because even the roads, there was no road. Right now, it's good road. Going to the sides of South Sudan, Turkana, there are roads. There were no roads to Lodwar. That's the case of many African countries. Even in Ethiopia, coming to the south of Ethiopia, no roads. Tanzania, same. So you see such partnership. Although these guys came to a point now, they started being used by politicians to mine minerals and carry, and because they are also benefiting, it becomes its politician China. So they carry our minerals, these guys get some little money, gets richer than the other people. We lose. That's the problem. But if it continued being what our former president did, it would have been amazing. So that is what we are fighting for. If we have to do a partnership, we get to win a 50-50, we get a knowledge transfer, so that in the next years we don't have to call China again, we don't have to call Russia. And that is what the AES is doing. And now we are seeing in Mali, there's been a partnership with Russia for the construction of the largest gold refinery in West Africa and development of mining projects. Remember, we saw Ibrahim Traore showing off some days ago, some weeks ago, showing off their first processed gold bars, and these gold bars came from some minerals that they'd taken away from the French when they were moving out raw materials. So Mali and Russia have announced a major partnership focused on developing Mali's mining sector. Russian ambassador Igor Gromyko revealed at a press conference in Bamako, Russia plans to build West Africa's largest gold refinery in Mali. This announcement follows talks held on November 28 between a Russian delegation and the Malian side, led by the head of state Assimi Goïta. In addition to the construction of the refinery, projects for the exploration and exploitation of mineral resources are under development. The discussions also focused on an increasing trade, economic and investment cooperation with active participation of Russian business. Ambassador Gromyko stressed that political dialogue and economic cooperation constitute a solid basis for strengthening relations between the two countries in the spirit of friendship and cooperation. And let me tell you guys, Africans are not poor. They say Burkina Faso is poor, but if you go to Burkina, you see vehicles that you've never seen. Like, guys are driving rich. Same to Senegal, although the taxis are very old, but people drive big cars and all that. So, if there's something that you need to know, Africa is not poor. We can afford to buy our own processed ornaments and gold, ornaments, necklace and all that. So when they do this, they refine the gold. We can also buy our gold as we sell to those people who want. We can buy Africa, Kenya buys from Mali, South Africa buys from Mali and all that. We can buy from each other. We don't need going outside. But this is so good because the biggest refinery in West Africa, wow, amazing.
Yeah, and the biggest problem with us is corruption, because we find that Africans are very rich. Africans can invest in such, businesses and upscale. But now, in order for you to get into that position where you're able to even put your money and help your country develop, you need to know somebody in the government. And by the time you get to the place where you need to now start supporting or now start building your country, you have paid a lot of individuals who have helped you reach the president, I don't know, whoever is in charge of that mining sector. It becomes a huge problem. And I've seen a lot of people complaining that some countries, for you to even start a business, you have to write an agreement, sign an agreement where you say whatever a company that you want to start is going to be given 50%, I don't know, to that leader or to that president or to such and such a person. So it becomes very difficult. And the reason you find that Africans just give up and say, I would rather just go to France and buy my jewelry instead of even investing in such.
But you know what we need is what Asimi is doing. First, we need to mine and process our own minerals. Then we can sell at whatever price that we want.
Market price.
Yeah. Then we need to have our own local shops selling these things. So to us, they are not, politicians go out and buy gold and all that. But when we have all them, everybody is wearing it.
Nobody. Imagine a politician knowing that their country has gold, diamonds, and whatever, going to France, Italy, and these countries to go and spend their money buying wealth that should have been in their country, buying, these beautiful jewelries that should have been sold in their country, and they are so proud to wear an expensive, and show off. And I mean, we have seen some politicians here saying that, the worth of this wristwatch, and they are bragging about it. And it's somebody who doesn't care that the mineral came from their country, went and got and processed, in some foreign country out there. And he went chasing that same mineral in that country and gave them their money,
Not their money.
Gave them the country's wealth.
The money, the tax of the people. So guys, let us know what you think in the comment section. If you'd like to support us, we still have Buy Me a Coffee link in the description and on your screen. We also have super chats and super thanks. See you in the next video.
Bye.
Bye.